Story, the Gupta family is planning 2 showy weddings next week.
An Indian newspaper reports the week-long festivities will cost nearly 427 million rand.
Well, the family reportedly thought of hosting the nuptials in Italy, but decided instead on a luxury ski resort in the Indian Himalayas. Erin Bates has the story.
If there's one thing South Africans know about the Guptas, it's that they love an opulent wedding. This time, the family is hosting an extravaganza in the Indian Himalayas. In 2013, the Sun City wedding of niece Vega Gupta caused a public outcry. A private jet carrying guests touched down at Waterkloof Air Force Base. Blue lights and sirens whisked the party to Sun City. And, reports Amabungane, tens of millions of government money went towards footing the bill.
A lot of that money got whisked off to Dubai and whisked round about 4 companies and then straight back to South Africa, where it paid for the wedding. It's not clear why a shell company in Dubai would have been picking up the tab for the Gupta's wedding. This 30 million rand windfall, which was ultimately sourced from Free State and from South African taxpayers.
Yabona umsebenzi zwani ngabu mahashule cha labo angeke ngibafake entweni njengale ngokuthi ayikho into basenzele yona ayikho into basenzele yona imali bayitholile ebekufunza ukuthi isisiza ngithi mara abasizanga bayithathile le mali bayidla bayinikeza ini ama-group ama-group yabona bayithathile bayidla bayinikeza ama-group bashathisa ama-group ngayo imali yalayiterini.
We now know Guptagate caused a crisis in the ANC.
We said to him, Mr. President, it's unacceptable that a private jet carrying wedding party from another country lands at our Air Force base. We have fought for this base to be under our command. So it's not acceptable. So don't graze this thing by going to the wedding.
It was a show-off, as far as you are concerned, of this family, showing that they've actually captured.
They were disrespectful
the
of the president. They were disrespectful of the president of the country. They were disrespectful of us.
In April 2016, the Gupta family gathered at the Mardin Palace in Turkey. There they celebrated the marriage of Ajay Gupta's son. Next, the family headed to Abu Dhabi in February 2019 for a double bill. Rajesh Tony Gupta's daughter tied the knot. The Emirates Palace nuptials were captured in a glitzy video. Atul Gupta's son wed the same week in a separate ceremony. The Gupta's latest destination wedding is in the Indian Himalayas. An organizer says the event will promote the venue.
I think this is the first time that at an altitude of 10,000 feet, a wedding of this prestige is being organized in this country. There is a lot of landscaping that we're doing here. We're adding about 25,000 potted flowers and plants to add to the green. There is a conservatory that we are building, which will be one of those weatherproof venues. It's like a glass house with a lot of foliage.
According to reports, flowers are being imported from Switzerland, but environmentalists are concerned about the wedding's impact on the area. Guests received their invitations in a silver chest weighing 4.5 kilograms. Inside this invitation, the last page features known Gupta companies, like Optimum Coal Mine, which has been out of Gupta hands since early 2018. The family's company with Duduzane Zuma, Tegeta, also features, as does Oak Bay. Indian press reports the family has booked out the whole of the Himalayan luxury ski resort.
जैसे कि वेडिंग डेस्टिनेशन के रूप में ये उभर के सामने आए, हमारी सीएम साहब से भी बहुत बात हुई है. उन्होंने कहा भाई आप लोग शादी कीजिएगा, यहाँ पूरा सहयोग मिलेगा. पूरा सहयोग सीएम साहब का मिल रहा है, लोकल प्रशासन का अत्यधिक सहयोग मिल रहा है और वेडिंग डेस्टिनेशन के रूप में ये उत्तराखंड उभर के आए, सरकार को राजस्व मिले और लोग इसकी तरफ आकर्षित हो यही।
This chopper can reach altitudes of 10,000 feet, exactly the altitude at which the 2 Gupta weddings next week take place. It's said 200 helicopters have been rented to ferry guests and 400 traditional dishes are on the menu. One family member explains the location's ties to the Guptas.
हमारी माताजी श्रीमती अंगूरी गुप्ता का उत्तराखंड से अत्यधिक जुड़ाव है। वो हर साल 1 महीना ऋषिकेश में रहती हैं। हम सब लोग उनके साथ रहते हैं, बद्रीनाथ केदारनाथ के दर्शन करते हैं। उसके बाद जो है उन्होंने कहा कि भाई ये शादी 2 बच्चों की शादी हो रही है, हम क्यों न उत्तराखंड में देवभूमि है की जाए।
The site of the upcoming Gupta weddings is 8,254 kilometers from Saxonwald. In days, the Gupta brothers celebrate 2 weddings in lavish style, seemingly with not a care in the world for the life or mess they left behind in South Africa. Erin Bates, Johannesburg.